In March 2020, as the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic gripped the United States, Gretchen Anthony, a 51-year-old mother from Jupiter, Florida, vanished without warning. Her friends and family grew worried when she stopped responding to messages and failed to show up for scheduled plans. Oddly, some people received strange texts from her phone stating she had checked into a clinic for COVID-19 treatment. The messages claimed that Gretchen had contracted the virus and was being kept at a Centers for Disease Control facility for specialized treatment. But no one could find proof she had ever entered a hospital. Suspicion quickly turned to her estranged husband, David Anthony, a former fitness instructor with a troubled past and increasingly erratic behavior. The couple had filed for divorce earlier that year, but were still in close contact. When police went to Gretchen's home to check on her, they found disturbing evidence. Surveillance cameras inside the townhouse had captured what sounded like a struggle and a woman's terrified screams. A neighbor had also reported hearing a woman screaming, followed by a man's voice saying she was being crazy. The scene inside the home confirmed something terrible had occurred. There were bleach stains and a broken glass frame. Investigators found Gretchen's car abandoned in a nearby parking lot and her phone inactive. But the surveillance footage was the most chilling piece of evidence. In the video, a man matching David Anthony's description could be seen entering and leaving the home around the time Gretchen disappeared. David fled the area shortly after her disappearance. Authorities launched a nationwide manhunt and finally caught him in New Mexico. He had tried to adopt a new identity and claimed he was fleeing government tyranny related to COVID-19 lockdowns. He was charged with second-degree murder and kidnapping. Despite the charges, he refused to reveal where Gretchen was. Detectives pressured David with overwhelming evidence. After months of silence, he finally made a deal. In exchange for a reduced sentence, he agreed to lead police to Gretchen's remains. In December 2020, he directed them to a wooded area near the housing complex where she lived. There, buried in a shallow grave, they found what was left of her body. It turned out David had murdered Gretchen during a confrontation on March 21, 2020. Some reports suggested he may have attacked her over financial concerns or jealousy related to their pending divorce. After killing her, he attempted to cover up the crime by sending misleading texts to her loved ones, pretending she was still alive. In exchange for his cooperation, David pleaded guilty and received a 38-year prison sentence. The plea deal spared him the possibility of life in prison, but it brought some closure to Gretchen's family. Gretchen Anthony's story is a grim reminder of how domestic violence can escalate quickly and tragically, especially in moments of national crisis when support systems are strained. Her life was taken by someone who once claimed to love her, during a time when the world was already grappling with fear and isolation.